Okay, there you have it. I got the A7S III at 10 p.m. Last night. I think I got a few shots today too. But I just want to scroll down just to show you that this is 2 hours after sunset. Still sharp. I don't see any noise. And this is with the 50mm f1.8. Okay. Did quite a few shots of the moon behind the clouds. Of course, my little things for the hospital that I always like showing. But you can also see how clear the stars are, or the planets. Some more cloud shot. You can see my pets in the background. So with the little light at f1.8 on this Sony Nifty 50, they're fantastic. Of course, I did one shot like that, one shot like this. Another one, just the clouds were beautiful. And I was pointing away from the moon. And another shot of the cat. So all this was basically in the backyard, where it's very dark. And I got part of the moon between the trees. Went inside on my way out to the front door. So the white balance is basically auto, not for incandescent. But, you know, I've shown you this stuff before. But with low light, hardly any light in there, it just picked up everything. Autofocus, monitor, both monitors. You can see with very little light, see how sharp these images are. This is with the Sony A7S III. The painting, no light at all on the highway, just from the camera. Now I take that back. I did have those lamps on, all right? One's on top of the table. Not those, the other ones, but went out to the front this time. But look how sharp everything is. With little light. I can't even see a lot of this stuff. I can see the light, the car, but it gets in detail. Look at that. Gorgeous. And the light is from the garage. And of course, this is a little bit out of focus, but you can still see that planet or star up in the horizon. Look at that. Gorgeous. Now, I got in my car, started driving around. When you're on the move, sometimes you don't get it in focus, okay? But in this instance, I was stopped, and I got the tree in focus, not the raced park stands for horse racing. That one I did. This is off Evans Road. So you should see a little noise, but not too much. This is while I was driving. So where you see some that are out of focus, I'm driving and it's going through the windshield, front windshield, okay? What I usually do, only this time I was holding the camera. So it's a little bit further away, okay? But still, these are great shots. Not too much flaring. And this is off of the distance by a warehouse. So where I live, I'm only about a mile away. And this is the blue bonnet. And as I was moving, it wasn't in focus. I took a picture of a house by I believe it was Lowe's, okay? Yeah, Lowe's. Right next to, right down the strip mall from H-E-B. And that is Mama's Cafeteria, Mexican. Here's another shot of Lowe's going around. There's a strip mall next to it. So I'm taking pictures. I already passed H-E-B, all right? So kept in focus the gas station, not the car, because it was just stopping. This is off of a road where it's very dark by the Schertz Park. Took a picture of a house. So you can see how things are sharp even in the dark. And I'm enjoying this camera very much because the EVF is fantastic. LCD, yeah, but I think there's a setting in that. But look at the colors of the trees, okay? So it's green with the one light, and then with the red or orange light, you can see the color on those trees. And of course you can see the car and the flaring off the lights. This is cool because I'm back on Retama Parkway, and it's Retama Park. I thought that was pretty neat lights. And here's the back end. I'm going down Evans Road, trying to get good shots. Now I'm into my neighborhood again. A different view. This is across the street. I've already taken some of these pictures, but just to show you how sharp everything is when it's almost pitch black. Now the moon was behind some clouds. When the clouds went away, it was almost a full moon. And I tried different exposures, make it sharper. And Wanda, well, Wanda sleeps a lot lately. But she's comfortable and happy. And I think, I got one more picture. So, had the light off. You can see where I was focusing on. And then I was focusing on the mirror. And then I was just doing different pictures in the dark with the different furniture I had in the office. The painting you've seen many times, different pictures, the monitor or the TV on top, and then Wanda. She woke up and she was moving. She was just starting to stop, and I took another picture of her. Then, of course, the cat. They always want food. You know what? I'm going to do it on her. That's a pretty good shot. Okay. Maybe one more. Move it up a little bit. Center. That looks pretty good. I might do that a little bit. Okay. So let's go and watch a video. Hope you're enjoying it. It's not going to be long, but I was retesting the stabilization on the A7SIII with the Viltrox 20mm. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. 4K 60, 20mm Viltrox. So it's smaller than a 20mm Sony. It's smaller than a 20mm Tamron. And they're all at, I think the Sony one is 1.8. So these two, Tamron and the Viltrox, or at 2.8. Still good lenses. Let's get by the flowers. So you see, look at that. That's pretty good. Okay, there's no zoom on here, all right, but I just want to show you the stabilization on here. It's active. It doesn't go to dynamic active, so it's a little bit different. Also, I'm on my weak arm, still hurting, and that's from using the mouse button a lot. So some people get the thumb part with the channel surfing, kind of like the carpal tunnel, or for typing. Me, I get the mouse clicking muscle, where I use my forefinger and it weakens the whole arm. So I have to stay off of it. Become a switch hitter and use my left hand. Anyway, this is 20mm, okay? So you see, there's no crop. This is an older camera, right? So the A7 III came out, and the I think it was the A7S III, and then the A7SIII. All right, in that order. I could be wrong, but I'm walking, and I'm going to compare this with the Panasonic S5 IIX, which does have a crop at 4K 60. Still a good camera. Has a lot of the newer features that this camera doesn't have. But what this one has is lower light capability. And you're going to see some photos that's just going to knock you over. It's pitch black, and it's still any type of light. You're not going to see any noise. I had it open with the 50mm f1.8 just to prove a point. So I'm just walking around with the A7S III with the Viltrox 20mm. What do you think? It's pretty good, right? So it's just a quick video. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be comparing it with the Panasonic S5 IIX and the Nikon. So the Nikon is the Z6 III that I'm going to try out. Okay? Alright. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day. Gotta find the recording button. Stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time.